Welcome back to Mike and Athena. Athena's been replaced. She just couldn't keep it together, so we brought in Doug Stark. We're going to audition him to take Athena's place. Now, Doug comes every once in a while, and we talk about what?
We talk about black living water. We talk about usually.
Black living water.
Yes.
And it's some kind of healthy drink?
Yeah, when we first started talking about it, we just had this. This is actually we had the original one. This is the fat burner. We had black living powder. From then we became black living powder natural fat burner, black living concentrate, and black living water as our ready to drink beverage.
Now, is there no powder? You said that one of the fat burners is powder.
Yeah, this fat burner is like the original one. This just has the fat burning agents in it. This has Garcinia cambogia, green coffee bean extract, green tea extract, and African mango seed.
Now, I drank a lot of the black water. I'd have to take a little thing, put it in, and shake it up. And if I didn't have a little bottle to put in and shake it up, I was trying to do it in a cup. It didn't work well. I said, Doug, why don't you come up with a different way to do it than that? And did you?
Right, well, we kind of have. This one right here.
Okay, we're going to bring Athena in here because she's our true test monkey. Is that a bad word to say? Test rabbit, test. What do they test things on now?
Robots.
Monkeys.
Robots.
Rats.
Our test robot.
They
test
do
rat.
rats.
Yeah, all right.
Rats,
Test rat.
yeah, rats.
Okay, so Doug was saying they've come up with a way besides the powder in the bottle to drink this.
Oh, that's cool.
No rats were used in the testing of this product. So.
No rats, good.
This is our ready to drink right here, and I chilled it for you guys. I brought it cold, and you can drink this one right here. So this, just like it is right now, you can open that up. And
Do I need to shake it? Is it better to
nope,
shake it
no,
first?
you don't need to shake
it's all,
it.
Oh yeah, because this stuff just suspends in the water. It doesn't sink.
It's
Why is that?
It's attaching to the water molecule, so it's not dissolving in it. It's attaching to it. It's becoming a mineral
It's good,
water.
I promise.
Okay. No. I'm afraid I'm going to break out in a rash.
No, that was that other product.
Okay.
This is good.
Okay. I was going to ask you if it was the same
This is
one.
just the purest thing we could ever drink. Right?
Yes,
Do we
absolutely.
need to shake it up or just drink it straight out of the
you
bottle?
Shake it up. It's completely assimilated into the water molecule.
Wow, it's refreshing.
It
It's
should feel
good because you
refreshing,
can't like taste anything,
no real
which is good.
Yeah. Minerals
You don't want
have
to
a
taste
taste.
something gross. It tastes good and fresh and clean.
Minerals don't have a taste.
No taste and no odor. They come out of the ground as a little black ball. We don't use any chemicals, any dyes, anything. We just clean them off and put them in the water. It turns the water black because that's the color the minerals are. But
Oh, my hands are black. No, I'm just kidding.
But when I used to do the powder, you put it in, it would just like poof, like a cloud in the water. It's not wouldn't like be like rocks sink into the bottom or something.
yeah, that's an actual reaction that occurs when you first put the powder in. It's reacting with water. A lot of times, if you're not using the actual bottled water, that might be something that's in another water that you're using. But if you use a pure bottled water, then you shouldn't have any reaction. It should be pretty
And why should we drink black living water?
well, it has everything that you're not getting in food. It has minerals, probiotics. It has a pH level of 10, which is very important, not just for disease and things like that, but you're just seeing for hydration levels. People that are drinking this, they're not as hot, they're not as thirsty, they're feeling like they're drinking a gallon of water throughout the day when they're only drinking 2 or 3 of these.
That's awesome. And I was reading all the where is it? Improves overall health, helps digest and immune system. I like this. Wait, what does this mean? Fights what? Overgrowth? I don't know what that means.
Candida overgrowth, yeah. So you should have good bacteria in your stomach. We have about 85% good, 15% bad. But when you take in alcohol, you're under stress, or sugar is a bad one.
Okay.
You kill the good bacteria and the bad bacteria. Candida, which is actually a yeast-like fungus that takes over, and that causes things that you might be familiar with. You're tired in the afternoon, you have sugar cravings in the middle of the night, you're grouchy,
that.
you're irritable.
I have all that too. What does that
grouchy,
mean?
yeah.
Well,
I mean,
Yeah,
drink the
Mike's
black water for goodness sakes.
when you have a sugar craving at 3 in the morning, that's not really you having that. That's the candida in your stomach.
But don't I eat a balanced diet? I eat a steak and some vegetables. Don't I get enough just eating that?
Well, this chart is
True.
going to make it look a little clearer, and I don't know if you can see that.
And
at
improves
home.
energy. That's important, Doug. I was reading, helps improve muscle development and increases energy. I don't have any energy during the day anymore. In the morning, I feel like a truck ran over me.
Right. That's not normal.
It's not normal?
No, it's not normal.
Do you feel like a truck ran over you in the morning?
I'm not going to say now. I don't want to be tagged as a non-normal.
Do you wake up refreshed?
If I sleep,
So you're saying with my balanced
I think
diet,
it's asleep.
with my balanced
good.
diet, I'm not getting everything I need?
you can't get everything you need because you'll see up here, and I'll make it brief. In 1942, something happened. In that period,
World War II started.
1942. And 1945, it ended. And when it ended, all these drug companies had all these nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, all this stuff they were making bombs out of, and they didn't know what to do with it. So one guy said, we're going to make fertilizer, we're going to sell to all the farmers, and anyone that doesn't buy it's going to go out of business, and that's what happened. And from that point on, you can see obesity, cancer. A big one is autism. Autism is very important. If you don't have enough cobalt in your food, you'll have an autistic child, and that's one that really you can see really starts to go up when the minerals in food start to go down. So you can really trace this back to when they started taking out. Well, they started using NPK fertilizer, they call it, and that's when. So when your grandfather said, I drank milk from the cow and I ate beef from the farm and I ate bacon, real bacon, and I was healthy. Well, it really was. They were getting all the nutrients and the probiotics and the stuff from the soil, and now they're not.
Yeah, but now, oh yeah, definitely now. Think
get
about
it
all
on.
the stuff that's
So this
in
black water is kind of
food now.
replacing. So even though I'm trying to eat a balanced diet, the food is missing what it used to have.
Yes,
And so this
absolutely.
could replace that.
Look, here's a good one. No matter how much you work out or how hard you work out, if you're not getting enough chromium in your diet, you're not regulating your blood sugar like you're supposed to. So you can see these guys, they go to the gym, they work out really hard, and
Yeah.
afterwards they go and they devour something sugary like ice cream or soda. Well, that's because their blood sugar is off, and chromium is really something you use a lot of when you work out. So they're not getting enough chromium in their diet, their blood sugar's off, they're trying to work out, they're already overweight, and it's just exacerbating the problem. So if you're not getting enough magnesium, you get migraines. If you're not getting enough iron, you're tired, lethargic. And when you don't have these minerals, and then when you do have these minerals, and they start working together, and the cofactors start working in harmony, it's an incredible experience.
What about this time of year? It is hot. I mean, if you're watching, you know it's so hot, even in the studio. I'm having trouble keeping hydrated. Would this help?
Absolutely, yes. It's full of electrolytes, and electrolytes are minerals that carry a positive or negative charge. There's a few of those. Some of you know about that. Sodium, potassium, and so it's full of electrolytes, but it's also the pH level is really high, and that's allowing your cells to be super hydrated. And imagine like bodybuilders say creatine, it allows their cells to hydrate and be a bit more volumized, and they're stronger because of that. When your cells are fully hydrated and volumized, and you're getting in the liquid you're supposed to get, which is capable of doing with a high pH level water, you feel incredible. You feel really good. You're not tired. You're not as hot. You're cooled down.
So, by the way, I went to the gym Sunday. Not that I go to the gym, I work
Wow.
out, but they asked me to be in a movie. And the role I was playing was a guy who lifted weights, and they didn't give me very
Are
many
you being
weights.
serious?
But they kept saying,
I want to be in a movie.
They kept saying, let's do the whole scene again. Let's see. So by the time the scene was over, we're almost 2 hours in. I was depleted. It was so hot in there, and I lifted and lifted. And I did just what you said. I went straight to Foster Freeze and got a root beer float. Somehow I couldn't not go. I was so driven
No
to go
wonder
there.
why
But
I
you're
crave
saying,
sugar and all that
You're
crap.
saying it's because I'm
I
lacking
work out
something
a
in my
lot.
Chromium.
chromium.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it regulates blood sugar, and it's one of the ones you expel the fastest when you work out through sweat, and it's for the reason that you're craving sugar when you're done working out. The really revolutionary one here is the concentrate. Now, back 2 years ago when I started with the company, there was nothing about humic and fulvic, what makes it black, online, and you really had to do a lot of research. And when he told me what's new about this concentrate, I had to do a lot more research. And what we're doing with that is we're oxygenating it. So this is basically
Let's see the clock, Robert.
thought to have not been able to be done, which is hydrogenating a matter and or oxygenating it, and so we're actually adding oxygen to that, which goes in your body, and oxygen in the body has a profound effect. Oxygen bar. I don't know if you guys have ever been to one of those in Vegas, but
I
There
did it.
used to
We've
be
been to every
one-
kind of bar there is.
Oh, we have, but there used to be one in Fresno.
Yeah, I went to
And when
one.
I was like hungover and stuff like that, we used to go and like
Yeah.
cook up different flavors.
right.
There used to be 2 of them, I think.
Yeah, there was one in the tower for a little while. Okay, let's talk about the important thing. So I'm
Yeah.
convinced. So our viewers are convinced, for example. How would they get this? They just go to the supermarket and buy it?
In Fresno, they could get that at the Johnny Quicks and the Easy Marts.
No way.
They carry that now.
There's one. There's a Johnny Quick in Clovis. Do you think they're in
Mm-hmm. There's a whole
Clovis
bunch
or
of
just
them.
Fresno?
No, they're in all of them. Clovis
All
and
of
Fresno.
them.
Yeah.
All of them.
There's,
Okay.
I think 35.
Hey, get your lotto tickets and Living Water.
George Beale have anything to do with that?
How do you know George Beale?
He owns Johnny Quick. That's my grocery
friend-
store. That's where I buy all my
That's
groceries.
my friend's dad.
Yeah, George Beale, Johnny Quick. Anyway,
Okay.
there's a Johnny Quick at Fowler and right by Clovis High, Fowler and Bullard.
Right. The
And
one
there's-
I know is
That's the one that I was going to ask.
And I go to the one out on
Belmont.
Fowler and Belmont. That's right by
Belmont.
my house. Yeah.
That's the big location that really started that. Ram is the owner. If you go and
Ram.
say hi to him, please. They sell a lot of it there. They sell probably.
But can
4
they
or
get
5
it
cases a
direct from
week.
you?
They can. I have my phone numbers on there, and they could if they want to get a better.
Say your phone number in case we have our blind
and your
viewers.
website. I mean, anything that people can look this stuff up.
559-799-9879. We just sent a truckload to China. That's 22 pallets of 90 each.
Wow.
23,000 bottles. So
Now, do you sell these like outside of your home and stuff as well? Can people call you and
Sure.
or just basically Johnny Quick is probably
no,
the.
no, we have them at Johnny Quick, and if I sell you, we have them at NutriShop sells a lot.
Oh, okay.
Nutritional Food Supply sells them by the case, and so we're in over, I believe, 200 locations now. We're in the Western United States Whole Foods, and
Good.
we're going to go national with them pretty soon on the East Coast with Albertsons. So we're expanding pretty fast.
Well, there's a couple. You said NutriShop.
Yes.
Okay, because they're right next door to a lot of gyms.
Right.
So you can work out and.
Is it a secret where you're getting this black powder, this highly nutritious mineral?
From the
Yeah.
soil, baby, from the
He's
earth.
not getting in his backyard, I don't
I
think.
wish I was. I'll tell you that.
I would be like, this is, you know that movie Cocoon where the old people dive into the swimming pool and they're alive again? That's how I feel right now.
It's before they found this vein, this mine, there's about 3 or 4 places in the world you could get it. They've got about 200 years worth they found in this one. It's the purest they've ever tested. So if it's not really pure, you get leonardite, and what happens, it dissolves. I'm sorry, it dissipates to the bottom of the bottle or whatever container you have it in. This doesn't, and it's the purest they've ever tested. They've got enough for a while, but it is a hot commodity.
Yeah, and I'm a kind of a nerd, so I like to know, is it like thousands of years old or something? Or
Millions and millions of years
Millions
old.
of
It
years
comes
old.
from a humic substance. It's called a humate, and plants' organic matter decays over millions of years. It forms a little ball of nutrients. Ours comes from seaweed, and there's phytonutrients, elements in there, chemicals. There's a lot of different things. There are things that they're really just discovering. Now, phytonutrients you haven't heard of, but you're going to hear a lot of that in the coming years. And that's they say there's 15 to 20,000 of those, and so you can really start breaking down what's good in there.
But somebody said it also helps create an environment in your body that would not let cancer develop.
Right. So we have to be careful when we talk about curing cancer, but
Not curing, but maybe not develop. I don't know.
right. So if a cell was
It
going
would
to
be
mutate,
nice to have a cure.
Yeah.
if the
That'd be
cell was going to
awesome.
mutate, then in theory, in an alkaline environment, pH level of 10, the cell would not mutate anymore. And that you see that in a lot of cultures where they don't eat a lot of meat over in Asia, where they can't grow it or they can't sustain it over there. So they eat mostly a vegetarian diet, an alkaline diet, and they have really low levels of cancer. But there was a guy back in 1960, I have his book at home, and he was talking about the cancer diet, and he was curing cancer, 97% success rate back in 1960.
Wow.
So
Wow.
Hey, your kids,
That's amazing.
this baseball team, what do they drink during the Gatorade or?
Black living
Or do they
water.
drink Gatorade in the middle of the game? Is that what they do?
Yeah.
Would they be appropriate to drink that
Absolutely.
during
Oh
the game?
yeah, kids. Can kids drink
yeah.
this?
Yes, kids are safe to drink, and we would,
So there's no
Even
age
better than
limit?
Gatorade, maybe.
without a doubt.
Because Gatorade's a lot of sugar, I would imagine.
Sugar, yellow dye
Carbs.
40, or
Yellow dye 40, you need that, don't you?
Those things are chemically engineered. They're not good. One time I took some of that dye and I put it in a container and I left it in there, and we couldn't even get it off. It just was permanently stained it. So
So for sporting kids, this might be even better, or is even better.
Darren tells a story about he writes a article. The owner, Darren Long, he writes an article for this paper, and they didn't want to run it, but it talked about an athlete dying from sudden death syndrome. And if you don't get enough selenium, and a lot of athletes aren't now. We just had one from Fresno I saw a couple weeks ago die. Just
What?
suddenly died out of nowhere.
A kid?
Well, you get about one a
college
year,
player.
or every other year, or
College
something. We see
player.
that happening.
Well, think about it. My son is about to play a baseball game out in Carruthers, and it's
Today?
100 today.
Today they're gonna play.
They've been playing every night because they keep on winning.
Yeah.
And they're going for this big state championship.
Right.
So they keep on winning.
Well, you should drink
so
this
we're
before
playing
the
every
game
night.
too, before and during. I would imagine.
32
I'm gonna
athletes a
give
year
him some of
die.
this.
Can you drink too much?
No, you can't drink too much. Lorenzo Neal, he's on this, and we have table
We know
tennis.
Lorenzo Neal, he
we
comes
know. Good old Lorenzo. We know Lorenzo.
He drinks it by
At
the
least you show
jug.
up for the show.
So he drinks and drinks and drinks it then.
By the jug, he loves it. But after about 3 a day, you kind of cap out. That's the most they say the probiotics will really help you. But
3 a day.
It doesn't
Now,
keep
can
helping you by doing more. So
Well,
it
Now,
doesn't-
this
Some
isn't a
people
bad
say
thing.
yes.
Oh,
Saturate
good.
yourself
See,
with it.
Lorenzo Neal, they show a football player. Now, can you, this is kind of a gross question because it helps digest, like, does it help you poop and stuff like that? It's a good thing. No, it's good.
yeah, some people say
That's just a
get
word
that
they warned us
reaction.
you can't say
You
anymore.
can't
but go
say
ahead.
poop, number 2.
Don't
What
say
do you
it
say?
again.
How do you say it? I don't know. Does it help you?
When I get the memo from the TV station, I'll
What's
show
a
it to you.
technical word for going number 2?
Number 2. We call it
Okay,
number 2.
number
for now.
2. Will it help you go number 2?
It definitely will help you go number
Well,
two.
this is a restaurant table card. Is it going to be on in restaurants?
Yeah, we're just starting that. We've got a lot
Like
of
what
restaurants.
restaurant might we find it in?
You might find it. Well, I don't want to say anything too soon.
Okay.
Oh, they're working out their
we're
deals.
working out a few
Well, if you're
deals.
working with Lorenzo, he's a talker. You
But
guys
we
are
can
awesome.
be in a restaurant, so if you're interested in it, you want to offer
Oh.
If you're watching and you
Who
have
do
a
they
restaurant,
call? Ghostbusters. No, just kidding. Who do they call?
Doug Stark, hopefully.
Doug Stark. Who can you call? Doug Stark. What's your number, Doug?
559-799-9879 if you don't have my number.
Okay, and do they just go to blackwater.com
They
or?
go to www.blackmp.net. They can check it out there. They can buy all the products right there, and they can get in touch with me. I can meet up with you, or I can direct you to any one of the many locations that we're starting to get it into. In Shape, hopefully, is going to have it here pretty soon too. So,
Oh, good.
know,
I read
like
in
it.
shape all the time, even though it doesn't look like I'm in shape.
You're in shape, yeah. Yeah.
Blackwater.
Anyway, our guy's saying get off the air.
Yeah,
We're
look
overtime.
back.
Last
Hey,
word,
next
Doug?
week,
or-
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Doug.
I would never take the stage from you.
Yeah.
Speaking of football, and you got to talk to my boys about this. Anthony McCoy and Tim Collier, I just got to go. They're
Tim
going to
Collier
be.
from the 49ers.
And do you know who Anthony McCoy is?
No idea.
Formerly of Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, that's his son-in-law.
He's now with the Washington
Yeah,
Redskins.
Washington, yeah.
They're both going to be in here live in the studio because they have a big football camp July 16th. And a band wants to be on our show. I got to talk to you
Yeah,
about
well,
that later.
yeah.
But Doug, I'm sorry. Give your phone number again.
559-799-9879. And we would love to be at the football camp with some Blackwater if they would like
We'll
us
set
to
him
be
up
You know
with
what?
Tim Collier.
Yes. Let me set you up with
49ers.
my friend. All right, you guys. Well, I was going to say we'll be this after back. Never mind. We're gone. Happy 4th, everybody.
CentralValleyTalk.com